Hey guys, we are going to make an Olaf in a snow globe today. Here's an example of one we could make. Every Olaf I draw has a little bit different of an expression, so that's the fun of drawing. Here's another Olaf. Maybe you're not in the mood to draw Olaf. Maybe you'd rather draw Frosty, and that's cool too. You don't have to draw Olaf, but I'm going to show you how to in case you do. So this is the one that I'm going to show you how to draw, or sort of close to this, because everyone's a little different, and that adds character and fun. So first you're going to draw a great big circle. Now if you happen to have a plate or a lid at home and you want to trace it, that's cool. It doesn't have to be perfect. The others I didn't trace, so it's okay to draw it or to trace it. It's up to you. Then I'm going to put a box at the bottom to kind of hold the snow globe. Then I'm going to erase the line here. Alright, so actually I want that just a little bit wider. Try that again. It's the beauty of the eraser. So I think I want it here. Alright, now I'm going to erase the overlapping line. Alright, I would like to have some snow in the bottom for Olaf to sit on. And then I'm going to start with Olaf's feet. So I'm going to just draw just 2 feet, kind of like that. And then on each side of the feet, I'm going to put some parentheses. And those parentheses at the top are going to go pretty far up. And I'm going to just do a little circle there. Then I want his head. His head is quite big. So maybe a U. The U comes in, up, and around. I need room for his hair, so hold on. I'm going to make his middle section just a little bit smaller so I can move his head down just a little bit. So I'm going to draw my U, and on each side his head kind of comes up and around because it's quite slender. That way I can do a sprig here, a sprig here, a little sprig there, here, little sprig, little sprig. He's got a lot of little sprigs, which are fun. I'm going to draw 2 circles for eyes. In his eyes, I'm just going to put dots. Give him some eyebrows. I'm going to give him a kind of like a carrot nose. And then he has a great big smile. So put the smile lines on both sides. Put a line that goes up and down from one to the other. He's got a big smile, and then he always just has the one long tooth. Then I'm going to give him a dot there, a dot here, and a dot here. Now he's going to have some hands. So, one there, one there. He needs some fingers on those hands, so I'm going to put a V. I'm going to put a V. And then he needs just another little sprig there and there. Alright, now, my Olaf is completely different from my other Olafs that I drew, and that's the fun part about it. The character with his different expressions. Sometimes his head is bigger, sometimes his head is smaller. Okay, I'm going to just go over all of the lines with my dark crayon or marker. Alright, so my Sharpie is pretty thick. I'm going to switch to my thinner marker. If you don't have one, that's okay. Alright, then I'm going to take my eraser. I'm going to get rid of those overlapping lines. Goodbye, overlapping lines. Alright, I am going to add some color and some glitter paint. So I'm going to abracadabra this up. Poof. And there we go, boys and girls. I added some color and some glitter paint. So there's one example of an Olaf. Here's another example. Notice his expression is a little different. And here his expression's a little different, different colors. Maybe you might wanted to do a you might have wanted to do a Frosty, or maybe you did an Olaf. Thank you so much for listening, boys and girls.